Hello, year three. Make sure you have your paper and pencil ready. Have something straight next to you as well if you don't have a ruler, like a book, so that you could use it to draw your straight lines for your fractions. We need to still make sure that our presentation is neat, even though we don't have our maths books. So let's look at what we've learned already about fractions. In the previous lesson, we found a unit fraction of an amount. Today, our learning objective is, can I find a fraction of an amount, a non-unit fraction? Let's look back at what we know. Pause the video, look at this whole image, and write a fraction to represent what you can see. So we can see that our circle is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. So my denominator is going to be 6. And use the straight object or ruler that you have to draw a straight line for your fraction. And then we need to look at how many parts are shaded. Only one part is shaded. So 1/6 of the shape is shaded. So thinking back to our numerator and denominator, the numerator represents the number of parts being considered, and the denominator represents the number of equal parts that the whole is divided into, or the number of equal parts that represent the whole. So thinking back to what we know, how would we find 1/6 of 24? Remember that now we're finding a fraction of a number, so of an amount. So the amount is our whole number. So 24 is our whole. Pause the video, have a go at finding 1/6 of 24, and then play the video when you're ready. So to find 1/6 of 24, how many equal groups will I have to divide 24 into? 6, because our whole is divided into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, I'll move that one in a second. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I've got 6 groups, and I want to divide 24 equally within my 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and I stopped at 24 because my whole number is 24. Okay, now I need to see how many I have in each group. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. And if I count the rest, I can see that I've got 4 in each group. Now I need to look back at my denominator. How many parts do I need to consider? Only 1. So I'm going to put a star next to one of the parts I'm going to consider. So 1/6 of 24 equals 4, because we only have 4 in one group. Okay, so here we found a unit fraction, 1/6 of 24. Can you use the same method to complete this slide? Pause the video, have a go at completing this slide, have a go at completing the sentences, and then play the video when you've had a go. So, in the previous slide, we've already found 1/6 of 24, and it equaled to 4, because one group, when 24 split into 6 equal groups, one group had 4 in it. Here, instead of finding 1/6 of 24, we want to find 2/6 of 24 tennis balls. So we've got the tennis balls here. If you've got Lego at home, or if you've got counters at home, anything that you've got a lot of, a collection, you can use to make 24 and use concrete apparatus to complete it. This To find 2/6 of 24, it works the exact same way. We need to look at our denominator. How many equal groups is our whole divided into? Or how many equal groups represent our whole? 6 equal groups. What is our whole? It's 24, the same as the previous slide. So we have already found 1/6 of 24. We know there's going to be 4 in each group. So what I can do is I can draw circles around my tennis balls to represent the groups, to represent the equal groups, because I already know that there's 4 in each group when I do 24 divided by 6. Okay, now that I've divided 24 into 6 equal groups, I need to look at my numerator to see how many parts I need to consider. So step by step. To find 1/6, we can divide the amount into 6 equal groups, just like we did on the previous slide. There are how many tennis balls in each group? We look at the groups. There are 4 tennis balls in each group. 2/6 of 24 is equal to how many groups? Well, we need to look at our fraction. Our numerator is 2, so we need to consider 2 of the groups instead of 1, like we did in the previous slide. This is 2/6 instead of 1/6, so we need 2 of the groups. So 2/6 of 24 is equal to 2 groups, or 2 times 4, because we have 2 groups of 4. 2/6 of 24 is 8, because we have 8 altogether. Okay, so now your turn. Using the same method, can you find 2/3 of 12 and complete the number sentences? Pause the video. Once you've completed it, play the video again to see how we do it together. Okay, so to find 2/3 of 12, how many equal groups do we need to divide our whole into? 3 equal groups, because our denominator is 3. So I've drawn our 3 equal groups. Let's divide 12 into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can see that 12 divided by 3 equals 4, because there are 4 in each group. So we did 12 divided by 3 to find 1/3 of 12. Now, how many parts do we need? We look at our numerator, 2/3. So we need 2 parts. How many is in each part? 4. So 4 times 2, which was our denominator, our numerator. 4 times 2 equals 8. So we did 12 divided by 3 to find 1/3. And then we multiplied it by 2 to find 2/3. So this calculation here, the division shows that we're trying to find 1/3, and the multiplication times 2 shows that our denominator was 2. Our numerator was 2, sorry. Okay, now is your turn for your independent task. So pause the video, have a go at doing these, play the video again if you need to see the method. Make sure you upload all your work on Tapestry, share it with us on Facebook and on Instagram if you would like to, and keep doing your amazing work at home. Well done, Year 3, and stay safe. Bye.